Hello, everybody. Oh, remember to take a breath because moments matter most and you matter most. We go through a lot of stuff, y'all, but if you take a deep breath, I promise it will be okay. Today's topic is self love. I'm gonna read some definitions for y'all real quick so y'all don't think I'm pulling this out my behind because I'm not. So, the definition of love per dictionary.com is an intense feeling of deep affection. And the definition of self love from Wikipedia, self love defined as love of self or regard of one's own happiness or advantage has both been conceptualized as a basic human necessity and as a moral flaw akin to vanity and selfishness. I want to give you guys my definition of love, and it is, where did I put it? Oh, the recognition that God dwells. So when I started my journey, I want to say it was around 2 or 3 years ago for sure, when I really started digging into loving myself and being all about myself. I had to realize that God dwelled where I dwelled. And I was like, what? That's really crazy. Like, it blew my mind that the creator of the universe and the heavens and the earth dwells inside of me. And so that's where I found love for myself, and that's where I lay my foundation. And today, when I speak about love, I'm going to use two examples. I'm going to use a cup and a cake. So you guys have heard the cup example, my cup runneth over. You cannot give to anybody if you yourself don't have anything. So imagine you're at a barbecue or something and you just walk around with an empty pitcher going around trying to fill up people's cups. Eventually, they really gonna look at you crazy and really get upset because it's annoying because you're not giving them anything. Like, you got a cute picture, but nothing's coming out. And that's how a lot of us look when we give love or when we try to give love. Nothing's coming out. And we keep trying to figure out why, we leave somebody's cup and they're upset or they're angry or, they're annoyed or they're ticked off. And it's because we didn't have anything in our cup, and so we weren't giving them anything. And so really it's annoying and it looks crazy. Okay? And another thing, when your cup is full, that's for you. Auntie Yama said it best. She said, what's in the cup is for me, and what runneth over is for you. So if the people who, choose to be around you, if they run off with the extras that we're pouring out, you're fine because you're still full. But what we do as people, we make a huge mistake, is if we're full, we'll just keep giving, and we'll keep giving, and we'll keep giving until we get to an empty place. A lot of us do not start off at the empty place, but we'll keep giving out so much that we're empty. You cannot do that. A good rule of thumb for me is when I feel like it's not full no more, I step away because I'm giving from a dry place. And giving from a dry place is worse than not giving anything at all, because that's anger, rage, selfishness, pettiness, jealousy, all that kind of stuff comes up. You have to have enough for you. And also, I'll be using a cake example. So let's just say you bake cake, right? Just a regular cake. Do you need sprinkles and icing on that cake for it to be a cake? No, you don't. Would it be cute? Yeah. Would it add a little pizzazz? Yeah. But is it still a cake without sprinkles and icing? For sure. Okay? People and things are sprinkles and icing. You by yourself have to be whole. It has to be a you job, okay? Nobody else can do that. So let's say, for instance, Corinne gets married. Oh, beautiful husband, beautiful kids, lovely home. We're married 15 years. I come home, I walk up the stairs, open the door, he's in there with another woman. God forbid, but hey, this is life, okay? In that moment, I have a choice. It's gonna be a hard one, But I have a choice to go. And I get to take my cake. And he can have his icing and his sprinkles. I'm whole without him. I'm full without him. That goes for friendships. When they leave, you love them. You're whole without them. You're full without them. That goes for parents. And this is a hard one. But I know a lot of people whose parents have they have not chosen them. From birth, their parents have decided, hey, you being a priority in my life is not something I can handle. And they had to figure out from a very young age, I got to be whole by myself. I cannot depend on these people for wholeness because they're shifty. People are shifty. Like, just think about you. In a day, you could want some brownies, some potato chips. You think about going to the gym, then you don't go. You tell somebody you're coming somewhere, then you don't go. We're just shifty. Even if you the most solid person, you're not stable enough to hold somebody else's foundation together. You're just not. And speaking of foundation, the reason I kind of got like this is I found my foundation in God. Like I said, my definition of God, of love, is God dwells. And when I found out God dwelled in me, that's where I built my foundation. And I think it's very important for you to build your foundation on something that's bigger than you. At night, when you are boo-hoo crying, you're not going to be able to comfort you, boo. You need something bigger than you. You need God. You need divine creator, okay? You don't need just you. Because you're not going to make it. Oh my gosh. I can remember times where getting out of bed was like, literally somebody should have thrown me a parade. Because that's how hard it was to get out of bed. And I didn't get myself out of bed. My foundation was in God, and God was like, look, G, we're going to get this together, but you got to get up first, okay? Find your foundation in God. I also want to go to the selfish part. Self-love is not selfish. Also, Auntie Yana said it best. She said, taking care of yourself, self-care, self-love is not selfish, it's self-full. That's how you fill up your cup, okay? People who tell you that self-love is selfish are either A, not doing it right, or B, don't want to see you love yourself. I mean, those are just the two options I have. If you have another option, go ahead, drop it down below. But that's all I can think of. Because when I started my self-love journey, I noticed that the love that I had for myself, like the runneth over, it poured out to other people. So I used to be very hard on myself. I'm not anymore. That pours out to other people. I give grace to other people because I give grace to myself. I find the beauty in everyone because I try to find the beauty in myself. I laugh at people's mistakes and don't take it that seriously because I laugh at my mistakes and don't take it that seriously. You can't give to people or do to people what you first have not done to yourself. And that goes for anything. Okay? Let's see if I missed stuff. I said that. I said that. But yeah, when I started, I just wanted to make sure you guys that I got everything. But I want you all to think about this, meditate on it, pray on it, and ask yourself, am I giving from a dry place? And if you are, remind yourself, tell yourself, caress yourself, and let yourself know it's okay to step back and to fill your cup up. Because that's the only way anything else is going to get better. Anyone else is going to get better is if you first get better. I love you guys. Remember to take some deep breaths. Remember to honor yourselves today. And if it's one challenge I could give you is to love yourself more. Please, 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 please. The world will be a better place when you do. Peace out. Bye.